You said that you are a Catholic.
I was raised Catholic, yes.
Uh-huh. And
12 years
if
of Catholic school.
and if a Catholic is in love with a Hindu who doesn't know Catholicism, or so, what kind of suggestions you would have if she is my daughter, Hindu daughter, with a Catholic church goer?
Well, I would say
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted to have a life together,
Mm-hmm.
that you should sit down separately
Mm-hmm.
without previous discussion and write down take a piece of paper and write down a line right down the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and on this side think of all the things that would be wonderful about your being together,
Uh-huh.
and then on the other side all the things that would you think would be in conflict. And another thing is to have another list of what your expectations are about raising children, because the greatest number of arguments in a marriage occur over how you are going to raise the children. And if Catholicism tells you that no Hindu gods are acceptable,
Mm-hmm.
only the one Jesus Christ God, that's it. And if Hindus are more accepting,
Mm-hmm.
then you need to really focus on that kind of discussion way before you get to love and marriage. It's just, believe me, the heartbreak is not worth it. I've broken off 2 engagements over this in my lifetime,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't want to wish that on anybody, because your expectations are so high, and you think that this is just the best thing ever, but infatuation wears off, and what you really need is
Yeah.
a partner and a friend your entire life.
But if Hindu doesn't know about Catholicism, beautiful looking church and nice clothes and all that, what else you tell us more about Catholicism? Hindu to Hindu girl who is in love.
Catholicism is based on guilt. The whole concept of when you are born into sin, and unless you are saved by the church, you are going to burn in hell for eternity, is just, I think, the cruelest thing ever. This is why I will not be in a Catholic church ever again, because the cruelty promoted by the Catholic Church, the guilt, the shame, and the burden of passing this original sin on to children, and if they die before they're baptized, they go to limbo or purgatory or whatever. The whole hierarchy of the Catholic Church, the teachings, are sadistic, and really it's something I wouldn't wish on anybody. So think hard. There are a lot of lapsed Catholics like myself that have a good understanding of how
Mm-hmm.
sadistic it can be, but I wouldn't enter into that blindly.
So, what Catholic thinks of Hindu who is praying to Rama, Krishna, Lord
Oh,
as Ganesh?
absolutely, you can't do that. No, no,
They are not gods,
no, no. There's only one God.
and
Only one God, and
that
that
is
is Jesus and his Father and the Holy Spirit, which was not in the Bible. I don't know where they made this up sometime in the 13th century. Catholics make up a lot of stuff. They keep adding on more and more rules, and they're more into the hierarchy and the money. The Pope financed the Nazis, frankly. It's a fact. Pope Pius XII.
so if Hindu is in love with Catholic, no problem, marry, but keep the church out. Is that
Right.
something you
If you
say?
as long as you keep the Catholic Church out of it, you're probably okay. But keep the church out of it. If the church is involved, you're going to have problems. Oh boy, problems, because the Catholic Church has no room for Hinduism. No room whatsoever. None.
Uh-huh.
There's no compromise there.
Is it today also, or I mean, or it's just it was their old days? Is it
Beats me,
same
honey.
today?
I haven't been there for 50 years. I couldn't tell you. My mother still goes, and she's still as bigoted as she was 50 years ago. So, and so is her priest. I'm pretty sure. I, the old ways die hard,
Hmm.
very hard.
Yeah.
And the people who are still going, largely, are people who are not educated well, who have a very narrow view of the world.
Hmm.
The Catholics like it that way. They like them ignorant.
Mm.
They do.
So seems like if Hindu professionals, some intellectuals, whatever, in love with the Catholic intellectuals.
There are no
Probably.
Catholic intellectuals. Sorry. I hung out with a lot, but no, I didn't find any.
Okay, thank you very much. It was.
Hello, this message is brought to you by Interfaith Sadi. If you have any view on this message, please share it below. If you have any interfaith relationship related experience, or you know someone may have, maybe it is a good, bad, or ugly, please share it with us. Share this message with all your friends on Facebook and WhatsApp and help the cause. Thank you very much.